Soybean is a species of legume grown in Nigeria for its edible beans, which has numerous uses. The price of petrol and diesel for transportation and lack of farm equipment for farmers to cultivate has led to its scarcity. The hike in price of soybean has become heavily dependent on the prevailing socio-economic condition. Hence, traders plead to the government to come to their aid in regards to this. Our correspondent, Grace Orji, reports.
The soybean is a species of legume native to East Asia, widely grown for its edible bean, which has numerous uses. Traditional unfermented food uses of soybeans include soy milk, from which tofu and tofu skin are made. Fermented soy foods include soy sauce, fermented bean paste. Fat-free soybeans meal is a significant and cheap source of protein for animal feeds and many packaged meals. Soybeans contain significant amounts of phytic acid, dietary minerals, and B vitamins. Soy vegetable oil used in foods and industrial applications is another product of processing the soybean crop. Soybean is the most important protein source for feed farm animals that in turn yields animal protein for human consumption. As the largest producer of soybean in West Africa, Nigeria makes enough revenue from her soybean plantations in many states. Soybeans, also known as Glycine max, is among the species of legume widely grown for its edible bean, which has numerous uses.
Soya beans is something where e good for body. Then they take soya beans do make. Then they grind it like egusi to cook soup. Then they use it for oil, soya beans oil. Then they use it for milk. Grind and they take it do milk, and then they use soya beans do like wara, and they call it wara for our town here, wara. They go grind them, they go fry them, they go take and do wara. Yes.
Soya beans is just a seed that we used to do milk, and other companies use it for beverages like tea and other things.
Soybeans are an important source of high quality and inexpensive protein and oil, with an average protein content of 40% and oil content of 20%. Soybean has the highest protein content of all food crops and is second only to groundnut in terms of oil content amongst food legumes. Soybeans are used in the production of milk, edible oil, and animal feed.
Because we use soya beans to do many things, many things like cook soup, do milk, do wara, do oil.
Soya beans now, we use it to produce milk, like natural milk. Then after using it in our own native land, we can use it to do other things. For instance, now if we sell it to companies used to use it to do like all these Milo teas and other things. That is what we use soya beans to do. The price now, currently now, the price now is 650, but normally that we buy it, like this rubber now that we are using here, you know, normally in Niger State now, we use Congo or Mudu. But here we have what we call rubber, and that rubber contains 10 cups inside. That is what we use here. So, and the price now is higher. We, that is the wholesalers here, the final consumers are not no longer buying it normally as they used to buy it before. Let us just equip farmers or more equipment so that they can produce in a large quantity.
My advice to government is that may they help farmer. That farmer will produce soya beans to do any help where farmer government gets to do. Because of if they see money to do farm for soya beans, it go down. It no go cost like this.
The government should implement a fair and equitable land reform process to increase agricultural output, promote economic growth, protect food security, and encourage the farmers with farm equipment and fertilizers. Grace Orju reporting for KAFTAN TV News.